Larry Groce, mountainstage.org is where you can hear the show if it isn't in your neighborhood. And today, one of our guests is Danielle Ate the Sandwich, which is the other name for Danielle Anderson.
Correct.
From Colorado, she's just made Two-Bedroom Apartment. A very, very good album, very simple, very well written, nicely produced, and nicely sung. This is your third CD?
It is my third CD, my first professionally recorded and produced. The other two were recorded very haphazardly alone in my apartment, with me experimenting with software and microphones, trying to find something that would work. Yeah. And I think that I did well considering, but this is definitely a nice professional step forward for me.
Yeah. When did you start doing YouTube performances?
My first videos were put up in the summer of 2007, and I was steadily gaining attention, and then at the very end of December 2008, 2008, I was featured on the homepage of YouTube. Mm-hmm. And that was when a big boom of followers and comments and subscribers happened, and started following me and started buying my music online and requesting I come to their city and state that was away from my city and state in Colorado. So I took to the road and listened to their requests, and I'm trying to get to the places people want me to go and give them good music.
Oh, El Paso, I have ridden on your highway curves, and I have spoken to the governor about the use of your U-turns. Oh, El Paso, I ate 2 corn dogs at a Wiener Schnitzel, and I have watched your infomercials that threaten bigger muscles to those who stay up late enough to order. Oh, El Paso, I looked better than I was before.
How did you start writing songs?
I started writing songs when I was pretty young. I had a notebook full of love songs written to keyboard beats, and then I finally got the guts to play songs out loud in front of people when I was in college. And I think when I was keeping them to myself, I was writing songs that I thought people wanted to hear. And then when I first started playing out live in front of people, I realized that it was my duty to say things I wanted to say, not what people wanted me to say.
Twisting and turning, we are hot dogs, twirling on top of gas station grills, made from the skin and bones of pig. We glisten softly and simmer in heat. We roll side by side and our shoulders touch. Use ketchup and mustard to cover us up. And I can't recall a feeling better than this.
And I think it is just a matter of paying attention to everything in real life. Like, there's a fire alarm, or there's a cord on the ground. How could I make that into a song? My grandfather died this summer. How could I make that into a song? The biggest things and the smallest things can all come together to make a nice piece of poetry. I like to think that my songs could stand alone as poetry, and also to connect to people who want to hear songs about real things that maybe they've wondered about, or they've felt, or my grandpa died this summer, or, oh yeah, I've seen a fire alarm stuck on a wall, and I can draw a comparison to myself to that because I'm stuck in a certain spot in my life. It's all kind of metaphors and turns of words and phrases, but I like thinking about everything all the time, and I think that's my job as an artist and a songwriter, right? To just be constantly thinking of things and seeing things and observing them, no matter how mundane or how incredible they are.
And turning them into something that isn't mundane to a lot of people.
I've got 10 fingers fingers, I have 10 toes. You're softly sweeping my neck and my nose. Twisting and turning, we are hot dogs, twirling on top of blankets too hot. And I can't recall a feeling better than this.
Did you pick up the ukulele naturally, or did you hear someone say that? I like that sound, or how did it work?
You know, my friend Brandon had one, and so I did the thing that I'm sure all musicians do when they see a new instrument, pick it up and try to write a song on it or try to fiddle around on it. And I was hogging his so much that he bought me one for myself as a gift, I think, so I would leave his alone. So it kind of came into my life as an accident. I wasn't fully committed to the idea. I hadn't heard anyone yet that made me want to pick one up and see what I could do with it.
You were playing guitar before this?
I was playing guitar before I picked up ukulele.
You were 17 the year your father died, and he was 53 when you were 17. In the museum where you laid your head to sleep, the artifacts were cold to comfort you. And when you heard them fighting, you hid in the apple tree. The branches broke their noise. And when your brother studied at the university, you were left all alone to realize that while you were growing older, he was busy growing older too.
Danielle Ate the Sandwich, 2-bedroom apartment is the name of the CD. And so the Ate the Sandwich part came from?
It came from me trying to think of what I would call myself when I played music. There's no story, it's not a nickname. I don't remember eating a sandwich at the exact moment it came to me. I think I like my first name, which is Danielle, but my last name, Anderson, I felt lacked the star potential. You know, it's no Brad Pitt, it's no Sheryl Crow. So I opted for something that could be visual and memorable and, I don't know, different.
Yeah. Look, thank you for coming.
Hey,
Look forward to
thank you
hearing
for
you,
asking
and
me questions.
we'll listen to her on the show. And you're at the end of your tour now, but when are you going out again in case they want to come see you in person?
I have not set up another tour. I'm hoping to hit the Southeast soon, and I'll be in the Northwest for a ukulele festival, the Gorge Ukulele Festival, in March. Other than that, the dates will come, and I will publicize them on the internet, all over the internet.
On your website.
Yeah. DanielleAteTheSandwich.net.
Go there and you'll
website.
find out when she's leaving again. In case you've seen her on YouTube or you've just listened to her on Mountain Stage, either way, and you want to hear the whole show, you'll be able to do that.
When you come home, you will be loved. When you come home, you will be loved. Bum ba da dum 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 bum ba da dum. The kids will catch the candy that we throw. Ba dum bum ba da dum bum ba da dum bum ba da da. When you come home, you will be loved. When you come home, you will be